What's up players, it's Jack from Ted Let's Plays here, and today I'm going to be providing you guys with a comparison video of the two brand new consoles after their press releases at E3 2013 that we saw on Monday. Now this is going to be going over the main key features of the two consoles and comparing the two side by side. So we start off with price. Now as you can see, the PS4 is a clear winner, but at this point we don't actually know what kind of bundles slash models these prices are, you know, which hard drive models, unless there's only going to be one model for each. In that case the PS4 would win, because at $399 and £349 it matches, it beats Xbox One's $499 and £429. Now moving on to the hardware, very similar specs, one or two slightly different alterations. Both CPUs are AMD Jaguar 86 8-core CPUs. The GPU, this is where it gets a little bit different. The Xbox One's is an AMD GCN 768 SPU, whereas the PS4 is an AMD GCN 1152 SPU, or 1152 SPU. So I don't know if you can take anything from that, as I haven't seen any benchmarks or tests for them yet, so we can't really talk too much about them. As for the RAM, they've gone for different approaches for either two consoles. For Xbox One, they've gone with 8 gigs of DDR3 memory at 2133 MHz, and there's 32 megabytes of ESRAM, whereas on the PS4 there is 8 gigs of GDDR5, which is like video RAM, at 5500 megahertz. So it'll be interesting to see how the two types of RAM will play out. Both RAM sets are rumored to have 1 gig for OS and 7 gigs for gaming. That's for the PS4. As for the Xbox One, it's 3 gigs for the OS and 5 gigs for gaming apparently. Both hard drives 500 gigs and Blu-ray included in both. Moving on to the software, the PlayStation 4 OS, which will allow you to watch movies, music, streaming and pictures. And in terms of backwards compatibility, you have to get a Gaikai, which isn't included. As for the Xbox One, it's a triple OS. It is the Xbox OS plus a Windows 8 kernel version and then virtualization OS, which will allow you to do the same things as PS4, but instead you'll also have TV. Meanwhile, the Xbox One actually has no backwards compatibility. As for online, it's Xbox Live and PSN, rumoured to be $5 a month, although nobody knows an exact price. That is the most substantiated rumour. On Xbox Live, you've still got the cross-game chat, which is apparently going to be through Skype, and there is an inbuilt game DVR, and you can also live stream directly to twitch.tv. As for the PlayStation 4, there is cross-game chat supported with PlayStation Plus, which you now have to pay for, so you no longer get free online, and there is gameplay recording via the share button and interactive live streaming. Now on to the pretty controversial use games policies, as PlayStation pretty remarkably demonstrated that they have no policies regarding use games, and that you can freely share discs with your friends and there'll be no problems. Whereas on Xbox, you have to be friends with them for at least 30 days before you can gift someone a game, and so that kind of eliminates things like selling your game on eBay and things like that. And if you do want to trade in your game, it's only available through authorized retailers, and I believe if the publisher has authorized their game to be resold. Whereas on the PlayStation 4 there are no restrictions, publisher dependent, and no restrictions on sharing your game either. Now on to the two motion capture devices for each console. On the Xbox One you have the Kinect, which you can use to use your voice to control the console, and also use your body to control the console. Their like snap feature that they showed off, it is included and it is mandatory and will be always on for the Xbox One. The PlayStation 4 however has an iToy and PlayStation Move, and those things are optional and not included with the console. So those are just some of the main features of the Xbox One. and the PlayStation 4 and comparing the two side by side. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comment section below, and also let me know which console you think you may pick up at this stage. Obviously there's still going to be loads of information to come from both Microsoft and Sony, but let me know if you've got any questions. Let's have a discussion in the comments, and also if you click that like button, add it to your favorites, and if you want to share it on Facebook and Twitter as well, that'd be great, and make sure you're following me on Twitter too. I'll see you guys later. Peace.